Hey guys, your Florida Parks After Dark. We are here at the Grand Floridian, and it is a very special day. It is the first day of the Easter eggs. Yes, this is something that is momentous. It goes right along with Christmas here. So, Grand Floridian is one of 4 resorts that does the eggs, and they are first. The 3 resorts are Contemporary, Yacht, and Beach Clubs, and they start on April 1st. So they set the tone here at the Grand Floridian is what we would expect. We just walked through and we took a look at it, and they did an amazing job this year. So listen, I want to show you this, and you're about to be blown away by this. So here we go again. The crowds are just starting to build. They're just finding out about it now.
Okay.
So let's poke in here. So for our Inside Out 2 fans, you know what this is. This is the end where she has their identity inside of her mind, which is now this combination of fears and strengths and worries. And then it's surrounded by the Easter eggs. And as you come down from that, you have one of the most beloved characters in the movie, Anxiety. Anxiety is holding an egg. And all this is made out of chocolate. Now, this was done by Fabi. It's a culinary cast member, and obviously inspired by Inside Out 2. So that's our first one, guys, and that sets the tone for the rest. So come with me. So the eggs ring around the outside of the lobby, so you can go around and check it out. So we'll start here.
Especially in that one, you can smell it.
So this next one is a fantastic one. Now let's zoom in here. You see the 2 bears. There's a hint. Cave paintings on the inside. Huge open egg. And that was done by Jade. And inspired by Brother Bear. Notice the bears. And then we come over. This is one of my favorites. Dumbo. You have the spouting elephant with the big ears. The mouse is there. The bubbles are there. He's taking a bath inside of a little hot tub. Look, 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 look. It's hard to pick up on it, but he's taking his bath, right? It is awesome. And this was done by Katie, and obviously inspired by Dumbo. All right, guys, now we found this one. Now, this is the evil queen from Snow White. Obviously, kind of an homage, honoring the new live action about to come out. She's sitting on her throne. She has a poison apple spinning above her head. There's a spear or a dagger at the top there. You have the flamingo with the feathers sticking out from kind of her vanity, and then over here is the box where they're supposed to put Snow White's heart. The huntsman's supposed to carve her heart out and put it in that box. It is, the detail in this is just amazing.
Can you believe that, Bob?
Look at the gown, how the wrinkles in the gown lay. That's fantastic. And that was done by Yachty. Obviously inspired by the Queen of Seven Dwarfs. And then next to that is this one. Now you want to talk about a change in perspective, but this still is amazing. It's a simple egg shape, but it has wrapped around. It has the stones underneath, and obviously if you're not thinking, you're going to miss what movie this is. This is from Atlantis. Now Aurora did this, inspired by the movie Atlantis. And now this, a lot of these we saw being painted last year, and I'll tell you, I don't know if this was from last year's egg, but obviously all the characters surround this very giant egg, and it has so many of the characters on it. It is just done so well. You have, I can't even name them all, but they're all just in here.
Look at all the characters on this
layered
one.
in here on top of each other. It's
I
just
see the
fantastic.
queen.
So let's continue back around. And then guys, for our princess fans, this is awesome. This is a 2-sided egg, so we'll show you the other side in a couple seconds. So obviously Cinderella, before she becomes a princess, but the bubbles of her washing the floor show kind of her future with the carriage and her dancing with the prince and the mice that become the horses and horsemen. It's an amazing egg. So we'll keep coming around, and then we'll come in here. Now this is hysterical. This is how often do you laugh at a duck's butt? We are going to. Scrooge McDuck diving in to the gems and the dollars and gold coins in this. You just have him already submerged into this with his hat. That was inspired by Alicia, Scrooge McDuck. It's just such a cute, whimsical kind of way to go. And as we come around, we go really just to a very, very large egg. Now this is Zootopia. And so obviously you have the city hall, you have the thing, you have the name. Everybody's there where anyone can be anything. The name for Zootopia, now Zootopia 2 is coming out, and Zootopia is doing a thing at Animal Kingdom, taking over Tough to Be Above. They're doing their own show there. Apropos, they have it. Now Juan is the one who did this one. And now let's go way back. We now have Steamboat Willie. So there's Mickey. This is 1929. First movie Mickey was in. Black and white. They did it in black and white. They roughed up the sides so it looks like a boat. It's been through a little bit. Done so well. That was done by Kate. It's such a nice job. And then you go from that simplicity to that complexity. I mentioned Maleficent earlier. This is Maleficent as a dragon. This is done so well. For those who've seen the parade at Magic Kingdom, this is just like the dragon that does a parade. You see the inner workings of the dragon, smoke coming out of its mouth. It is done so well. Purple and silver. It is just fantastic. Krista did that one from Culinary. And then from something that, the villain to the whimsical. We're back to Orangeburg. Orangeburg owns Flower and Garden right now at Epcot. So they did one here of him. He had the oranges on the sides, the rake, him sitting inside of a pot, posing. One of his little flippers behind his head, other on his hip. Look at him. And that was done by Stephanie. And then you go from something very kind of symmetrical and simple and solid to that. Something elaborate and open and layered. And just a wow. All these are wows, but wow. Look at this. Probably I would say one of the more intricate ones done. You have the vines coming through. This is from Tarzan. And it is done so well. You have Tarzan the baby in there with the gorilla when he gets found. And that was done by Victoria. And it is just open egg. The tree grows up through the egg. You have the British flag, but they're shipped at Reckless Tarzan's parents. That's where they live. But you have the monkey who raises Tarzan. Wow. And then we come around and then we go from Tarzan to Toy Story. And we know this one from, I believe, Toy Story 2. And it's Al's Toy Barn. Al's the villain of that one. And so they have this, and now it's a two-parter. That's the Toy Barn. We know that when they try to sell Woody and all that. And it's, I don't want to do a spoiler, but that is the main part. Justine did this, but then Justine took it next level. You have Al in his chicken suit there, but what they've gone even farther is on the Etch-a-Sketch. They've gone ahead and put him there. It is not a real Etch-a-Sketch. It is a made Etch-a-Sketch where they layered the image of him as a chicken on the Etch-a-Sketch. Next level. Next level stuff here. Justine did such a beautiful job on that one. And then you have this one. And we saw some of this last year. It's an egg that demonstrates how the characters are drawn. On this side, you got Snow White. And you can kind of tell how the face is centered with the cross there. And then you have the finished product. And then they kind of show you how they quickly do the back of her head. And obviously, so it's from 1936. So this is just done so well. So we're going to come back through here. Now, we got another one of these eggs. And these, I can see these all day. We could stay and do a half hour on this egg by itself. All the characters from Tinkerbell to the Hunchman to Maleficent's in there to Tarzan's in there to Tiana's in. I mean, and I'm only looking at one side of a complete 365-degree egg. It is amazing. They even snuck in Dumbo at the top and Snow White, and Olaf is snuck in there too. It is an awesome egg. And now we're going to come to this. Now you want to talk about something totally different. This egg is fantastic. Now, you will probably guess, but let me help you guess. It's the Yeti from Expedition Everest. This is obviously the ride, and that's the Disco Yeti for those who know when they got the flashing light. As you pull back, that's the broken track you see from the ride. The egg represents obviously Everest. It's done so well. They had taken and went ahead and did the flags around the bottom. There's a signage, Expedition Everest, and Mary Rose did this one and did such a fantastic job at this. The trees are perfect. The track is great. It is really just done exceptionally well. And then we have this one. Obviously, we all know this one. This is from Haunted Mansion. So you have the candles, and you have the neon. Madame Leota's in there, and she's kind of there, and her head is very spooky. But it's real straightforward, open egg. It's just done well. And that was done by Joanne. And just watch. It is clear what we got here. Beauty and the Beast, a rotating egg. One side of the egg is Beast. The back is Belle and her beautiful gown. There's images of the entire movie painted behind Belle. It as if Beast grabbed the side of the egg, ripped it open to show you where the rose is with the petals falling. It is done so well. Look at the detail on Beast. It is done great. And then listen, here comes the pictures. Now look, all from the movie. Painted on, done so well. And then we know this one. So this is from 101 Dalmatians, we know that. And there you get all the puppies. Now, there's not 101 of them, but there's a bunch. And it's inside the house. And if you look inside the door here, he's at his typewriter of that house. As we pull back, it is just done so well. And that was done by Monica, inspired by 101 Dalmatians. It is just a beautiful one. All right, so right next and right behind, or ringed around the eggs, is the Cottage. This is the Grand Cottage. So this is the desserts I have at the Grand Cottage. Let me zoom in and show you the menu and the prices. So you have your Bunny Burrow Dirt Cup, your Carrot Blondie Pop, your Cheesecake Carrot Coffee Cake, your Mickey Fruit Flavored Cereal Pop, the Guava Cream Cheese Sweet Roll, Hot Cross Bun, Lemon Blueberry Whoopie Pie, and a macaron box. And those are all desserts. And as you pull back out, it is in that. Now, you know those I do. During Christmas, this is actually where they would put the gingerbread house, and this is where they put the cottage. So you can come up and get your desserts here. They're all laid out wonderfully. It is fantastic. I'm going to back up so you guys get a full perspective on this. So that is the cottage in the middle of everything. And so just to show you guys, now we went through and showed you all the eggs. Now I'm going to go back through here real quick and just show you that these are two-sided, three-dimensional eggs. So there's the one side where most of the action is. This is the back side of all those eggs. You even got the mirror on the wall. And the back side is Cinderella's egg. We saw it earlier. That is fantastic. And as you come through, you have the other Zootopia characters there. And you see the rest. It is just done so well. So guys, this is George Florida Parks After Dark. This is Easter. This is the Easter eggs at the Grand Floridian. It is done so well. And in not too many weeks, 2 weeks from now, the other 3 resorts are going to go ahead and have their eggs up, and we will show you those as well. Do me a favor, go and like the video, subscribe to our channel, and guys, you have a fantastic day.